Hi, this is Brian Forster, and this is a little 5-minute video about an ancient site in Peru that you likely have never heard of. It's called Puma Marka. Now, in order to get there, you have to drive out of the city of Cusco, up into the mountains, and then down into the Sacred Valley, which is what you're looking at right now. You have to drive through the town of Urubamba, which requires driving over what is called the Sacred River, the Vilcamayu, or Wilcamayu, which actually wraps around the base of Machu Picchu as well. And then you have to drive through the ancient town and archaeological site of Ollantaytambo, which is immense in scale. As you can see, these terraces, which are part of Ollantaytambo, are at least 10 feet tall. And then you drive through the town of Ollantaytambo itself, which is megalithic and Inca in terms of construction. And then out of Ollantaytambo, heading east along dirt roads and cornfields. And you will pass by this huge terracing system constructed by the Inca. It even has one staircase, which is at least 1,000 stairs. So almost no tourist or traveler ever visits this site simply because it is literally off of the beaten path. You can see, though, that it's absolutely huge and would have fed many people in the Inca town of Ollantaytambo. Then it's along another dirt road, and finally you get to the gate. And as we walk inside the gate, you can see that this is quite rough construction, but most Inca construction is in fact relatively crude. The megalithic works that we see in Peru were, at least 90% of them, were not created by the Inca, but were in fact found by the Inca approximately 1,000 years ago when they first entered this, what became their city of Cusco. So as you can also see, there used to be adobe patching or coating over the surface of the rough stonework, and quite often different colors were added based on different oxides like iron oxide, etc. And so these were actually quite colorful buildings. Now, what we know of Puma Marka is that it was a fortress, and it was also a place where the military were trained. And so that's why it's quite fortified and is completely surrounded by quite a large wall, not a high wall. It may have been much higher during Inca times. And it also protects one of the main valleys. So then it's back out of the ancient town of Ollantaytambo, which is a beautiful place to see. And you go past these two massive Inca gates and down what could very well have been one of the official Inca roads. And another great place is Sacsayhuaman, which is above Cusco. This is where we find major megalithic works. Stones as large as 125 tons are located here. It's possibly the largest megalithic wall on the planet. And so we have upcoming tours for 2017. In March, we will be in Egypt. And then June, celebration of the Inca. And August, elongated skulls of Peru. Some of the related books that you may be interested in are Aftershock, the Ancient Cataclysm that Erased Human History, Gringo Guide, Machu Picchu and Cusco, Machu Picchu Virtual Guide and Secrets Revealed, Lost Ancient Technology of Peru and Bolivia, And that's it. Thank you.